Maiden voyage of the ghost drone. You know, I put a set of Hubsan propellers on here, but I don't think it's flying properly. Yeah, see that? I don't like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the normal propellers on there. All right, because of the rain coming in, the whole purpose of this is just to dial this in. I had a set of Hubsan blades on here just to see if they would work, and you saw that all it did was create some tremendous vibration. I had them on right one. It's just too. So I'm gonna put the standard propellers back on here that came with my Bugs 3. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and power this back up, get this in the air. That's kind of a tight fit. All right, I'm gonna sit down in my chair here and dial this thing in. Oh, that's much smoother. Oh yeah. You know what? Don't waste any money on Hubsan propellers for these. Created a lot of vibration in the frame. These are much smoother. I'm gonna fly over here. And this is a Force 1 Ghost. Ooh, I heard some thunder. I guess I could. Well, there's a breeze behind me, so I'm trying not to take this up too high because there is a breeze. And I haven't exactly trimmed this out yet. I'm drifting a little bit, but I think it's the breeze. And she wants to take off. And for that reason, you saw that it just wants to take off. You can fly it nice and smooth. Of course, a gimbal is going to add a lot of weight to it, the legs as well, and the action cam. But you know, it just wants to take off. And if this controller is in the hands of this controller right here is in the hands of a new person who buys these, you know, I know there's a lot of reviewers out there say, oh yeah, a new beginner drone pilot could fly this. No, they need to go ahead and start off with a coaxial helicopter and do exactly what I did and buy my friend a nice little quadcopter like the UDI or the Drocon, was it the U818, or the Red Heron or the Blue Heron, which is in the Force 1 brand, and start them off with a brushed quadcopter. There's nothing wrong with a brushed quadcopter. In fact, a brushed quadcopter is going to be probably a lot better for a new person, because they're going to fly a little bit, well, a lot more gentle than these brushless. You know, I can fly it nice and smooth, but I'm used to it. I mean, I can throw it around here, and it does break. Ooh, get by the jasmine bush, by the palm tree. But once this thing takes off, it's going to take off. I do like these quadcopters. They are really super quiet. Same with the Bugs 2, the F200. Now my F200W, you know, it's got FPV, it's got GPS, GLONASS. There's no optical flow on it. It does have a barometer in there, so it does have compass, or altitude hold. But you know the thing about it, I don't know if it's because it doesn't have optical flow, if that's the reason why it's not rock solid. You know, for GPS, if you guys can, unless you get a Bugs 2 or F200 deal like I did for $72.50, don't bother spending the $300 it's going to cost to buy one of those. Or two. I know the Bugs 2 is like $183, and the last time I saw the F200 that I have, which is the F200W, that's listed on Amazon currently at $300. Now for $300 you can get yourself a nice refurbished Parrot Bebop 2, and you're not going to go wrong. That thing is rock solid and it's going to stick in the sky, unlike the F200, because the braking mechanism on that, it's slow. It'll brake to a stop after you let go, but it's going to continue cruising forward at a tremendous rate, and you might run into something before it even stops. Or the Parrot Bebop, it stops pretty darn quick. Now it's going to stop within a few feet because it's still the forward momentum, you know, because of the physics. But as far as a quadcopter that is really stable and really geared for taking the best photos, I would go and recommend you get a Parrot Bebop 2. In fact, the latest Consumer Reports magazine has the Parrot Bebop 2 as a consumer best buy for the money quadcopter camera drone over the DJI Spark. So, because you get more for your money, and it works just as well as a DJI Spark. Now, the only thing on a DJI Spark you're going to get over better than a Parrot Bebop 2 is the size of the controller and the size of the aircraft. Now, my Parrot Bebop 2 is approximately the same size as, I would say, this Force 100 Ghost, approximately. But a little bit less compact than, well, a lot less compact than the Spark. Spark's a little bit more convenient for taking on a trip, throwing in a camera bag. Same with the Mavic Pro. But then again, you know, look at how much the price of the Fly More package in the Spark is. The Fly More package in that was about $500-600. Same thing goes with a DJI Mavic. I know you can buy a refurbished DJI Mavic for right around $700, but still, that's $700. Now, I'm a working man, and you know, one day I would like to retire, and I don't really plan on throwing my money away on a drone. Really, I mean, think about it. It's $700. I do like this Ghost drone. I can just fly it around here. I know it's kind of boring for you guys watching me just fly just gently back here, but I got a lot of trees behind me. I don't exactly have an open property. I know I have a 2-acre property here, but most of it is all trees, and you saw a lot of my trees in the front. I don't really plan on running into any trees because I didn't bother to put on any propeller guards on this, and see what I do? I'm right by the tree. Let me kick it around here. Yeah, I didn't bother putting on the propeller guards because I just wanted to get this thing out and fly it. It's been in the box since I bought it. I know I'm doing a lot of rambling here. I'm not an anti-DJI guy. I really am not. I'm just an anti-price guy. I'm a cheap drone guy. If I can't get it for a phenomenal deal, you know, I just don't want to. I don't want to even consider it. I know some people were saying, "Hey, you really need to go ahead and get the Spark." I'm still thinking about it. So yeah, a Spark would be very, very convenient over taking that large bag that I got from my Parrot Bebop. You know, a Spark, especially getting on an airplane, flying with a little handbag with the Spark in it and the battery and the controller, that'd be very convenient. Oh yeah, definitely. But as for the price, for the convenience, nah. If they're pricing convenience that way, I'll pass. I'll do something with my Parrot Bebop. Whoa. Man, she just sounds, I do like this. I mean, if this had a top-notch GPS in it, a fantastic optical flow system and a compass, and with a button that you could turn everything, all that electronic gizmo off to be able to fly like this once in a while. But then you go ahead and turn it on so you can fly it nice and smooth for photography. I think I would spend the cash on this over a Spark, especially if it gave you the option of attaching your own gimbalized GoPro on there. But the Walkera gimbal, the G2D, that is still a bit too heavy for this. I mean, I know people are out there doing it. I did it. It's a lot of weight. Now, if I could, whoa, I'm gonna go into a, I'm gonna kill it. Now, if I can buy myself a, now if I can find myself a small gimbal, preferably, you know, even if it's a lightweight, ultra lightweight carbon fiber gimbal that is like half the weight of a 200 gram Walkera G2D, I would consider it. You know why? That's my low voltage. Let me take it up one more time. I don't want to kill this battery. We had a good, nice little flight on it. So I'm gonna bring it around here. I'm gonna land it. All right. And it's been nice talking to you guys. We'll talk to you later.